Thoughts on the game?
Not particularly. Our defense weren't very good. Our defense hasn't been really good all year, and that's been our stickling point all year. And I mean, we're we top 10 in about 5-6 categories last year. And this year, we're just not defending. That's the bottom line. I mean, we're scoring enough. I mean, you score 76 points, but you're giving up 55%. You're giving up it's not acceptable. So we got to get better at that.
Yeah, I mean, you talked about it right there, Coach. Do you feel like offensively aside, though, you guys played well enough to...
I mean, we got 76 points. That's enough to win.
Yeah. It seemed like defensively what really got you guys was their three-point shooting.
But they ain't shot threes against nobody but us. It's a lack of effort, lack of toughness, and that starts with me. So that's representing me. And the one thing I'm not is I'm tough. So they represent me. So we'll fix that.
And looking forward against CSU Bakersfield on Saturday, what do you want to see your team improve defensively?
Everything, all facets. I mean, right now we're just not a very good defensive team. So we got to improve everywhere, and it starts with toughness. If you're not tough, you can't defend. So that's my responsibility, to make them tough, get them right. They'll be right Saturday. I guarantee you that.
Coach, it seemed like there were a couple possessions tonight where you guys played real tough defensively for about 34 seconds, only to see a shot go in as the shot clock goes off. How deflating was that to play a high level of defense for the duration of the shot clock and then essentially see them convert?
Got to finish plays. Got to finish plays. We didn't do a good job of finishing plays. We haven't done that all year. We relax when it's about 2 seconds left and people getting wide open looks. That's when you got to bear down and talk and communicate and then find a way to keep that ball out the basket, and that's what we're not doing right now.
It seemed like down the stretch you guys got it pretty close a couple times, I think.
It was 60-63. Mm-hmm. So, and then from there, we just didn't finish the game like before. We're close, but we're not finishing the games. And finishing games just boils down to execution on both ends. So we'll get better at that.
You touched on it right there, but I mean, you guys have had, I think, 3 really close games down the stretch in a row. Have you noticed any common thread between those, or do you think it's just
defense? Yeah. Getting stops. When you're coming down the stretch, you got to get stops. We got to get lockdowns. Lockdowns is 3 stops, and we're not getting it. We got to keep people out the paint, and we're not doing it. So we got to get better at that.
How would you like to see this team respond come Saturday night?
I can't tell you on TV, but just play hard and tough and defend. If you defend, we're scoring the ball. We're scoring the ball good. But I think right now that's what we're worried about, is scoring instead of defending. You don't win championships if you don't defend in no sport. So you got to defend, and that's what we usually depend on. That's what we built this culture. That's what we won. That's how we won games here. And then this year, we've not done a great job of that.
Coach, going into the second half, what was the plan? You said you guys were, trying to get. Was the main focus on the defense?
Yeah, it's been, just turn it up a little bit, get tougher. Let's get stops, and then let's get out and run. And we didn't do that as well as we should have.